Alright, this video is a continuation of the previous video that is based on solving simple linear equations in one variable. In this video, we are going to focus on how to solve linear equations that involve more than one step. So let's get to it. Our first example in this video will be, how would you solve the equation 6x plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 9? Well, unlike the equations that we were solving in the previous video, you're going to realize that in this equation here, we have the variable appearing in more than one part. We have the variable here and we have the unknown there. But don't worry, the process of solving is very easy. So we are going to first start by grouping the like terms. Those that have variables, we put them on one side, and those that do not have variables in them, we also put them on one side of the equal sign. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say 6x minus 2x. When we carry this 2x to the other side of the equal sign, it becomes negative, is equal to positive 9 because it has not moved, minus 1. So if we simplify this equation, you will realize that 6x minus 2x gives us a 4x is equal to 9 minus 1 gives us 8. So to get the value of x, we divide both sides by 4. And if we divide through 4 into 4 and 4 there, we remain with x is equal to, how many times does 4 go into 8? That is a 2. So this is the solution to this first equation. Moving on to the next example. Our next example is we have the question 4 minus 3p. 4 minus 3p equals 2p minus 1. How do you suppose we solve this equation? Well, the process is just the same as what we did in the previous example. We can group the like terms. These that have variables, you have a negative 3p there. We move the positive 2p to the other side, it also becomes a negative 2p is equal to minus 1. Once we move this positive 4 to the other side, it becomes a minus 4. So what is minus 3p minus 2p? You will realize that this will simplify into a minus 5p is equal to, what is minus 1 minus 4? This will also simplify into a minus 5. So if we divide both sides by minus 5, that side by minus 5, you will see that this 5 here and that 5 there, and this minus 5 into minus 5 will just give us a 1. So you see that here the value of p is simply equal to 1. If you want, you can still replace these values into the original equations. You replace the 1 into the original equation where there's p. Where there's p, you replace with the 1 there. You see if it is going to give you the same value on both sides of the equal sign. Question 3. Question 3, we are solving the equation 2x minus 1 is equal to 5x plus 11. 2x minus 1 is equals to 5x plus 11. Similarly to the other questions, what we're going to do here is simply group the like terms. So you're going to have, if I want, I can still move this 2x to the other side, then I move the 11 to the other side. Whichever way I'm going to move, what is important is making sure that those that are like, are on one side of the equal sign and so on. So we have here 2x minus, if you move the 5 to the other side, you have minus 5x is equal to 11 minus 1. So sorry, this becomes a plus 1 there. So the negative 1 becomes positive once it goes to the other side. So what is 2x minus 5x? This will give us a negative 3x is equal to, what is 11 plus 1? That is a 12. So to get the value of x, we divide by negative 3 and negative 3 there. This and that we divide out. So we have x is equal to a negative 4. So that is the value of x for this equation here. I hope you are getting the concept. Shall we move on to the next example? Shall we move on to the next example? In our next example, we have a question which is a little bit interesting. You have this is question 4. We have 2.6x minus 1.3 is equal to 0.9x plus 0.4. How do you suppose we solve this equation? What do you think we should do for us to be able to solve this equation? Feel free to pause the video and try to work out the question. But here, okay, so we are going to realize that each term of this equation has a number which has got one decimal place. Because all the terms have got a number with one decimal place, it's then okay for us to multiply through with a 10. So we're going to multiply this whole expression, 2.6x minus 1.3 is equal to 0.9x plus 0.4. Then we're going to say times 10. Why do we multiply by 10? As soon as we multiply by 10, you're going to realize that the decimal points will go away. 2.6 times 10 will become a 26 minus 1.3 times 10 becomes a 13 is equal to 0.9 times 10. This is just a 9x there plus 0.4 times 10. This gives us a 4. Once we have gotten rid of the decimal points, then it becomes very easy, just like the other equations, to solve this question. So we're going to have 26 and 9x on the same side of the equal sign. So this becomes minus 9x is equal to 4 plus, that is a 13. Once the 13 goes the other side, it becomes positive. So what is 26x minus 9x? You will see that this will give us a 17x is equal to 17 there. So to get the value of x, we divide both sides by 17. So you see that this divides there, and 17 into 17 will give us a 1. So that 1 is the value of x that satisfies that equation. So if we replace with 1 here and 1 there, the value we are going to get this side must be the same as the value that we get on the other side. The final example that we are going to solve in this in this video today, question number 5, is we have 3x minus 2 minus 5x is equal to 2x minus 4. This is the final question we're going to solve in this equation on solving equations involving 2 steps. So we are going to group our like terms just like we did in the other videos. So we have 3x minus 5x minus 2x. You see the 2x is positive, it comes there, it becomes negative, is equals to negative 4 plus 2 there. Once we group the like terms, then we're going to say, what is 3x minus 5x? That is negative 2x. So we have negative 2x minus 2x is equal to negative 4 plus 2. That is a negative 2. So what is negative 2x minus 2x? That is a negative 4x is equals to minus 2. So we can divide both sides by negative 4 and negative 4 there. The negative and negative will cancel out. Then we have a positive there. 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 4, 1. We remain with x there is equal to negative into negative, that is a positive, and 2 into 2, that's a 1, and 2 into 4, that is a 2. So meaning that the solution to this equation is a 1 over 2. The solution to this equation is 1 over 2. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you really found it helpful, I would appreciate if you give it a thumbs up, and check out my other videos on other equations. We are continuing in this journey. There are more other videos that are coming on equations, and the more we go, the harder the equations will become. So make sure to come back again to check for the next video right here on this channel. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Shalom.